our pocket is empty. Tonight, we are going to share with you how your pocket will be filled. Yes, whether you can speak good English or you cannot speak good English. And by the way, which do you prefer? Speaking good English with empty pocket, or your pocket being filled with whatever level of education that you have? Which do you prefer? A or B? A, you know how to speak in good English, but you have empty pocket. You can't buy fuel with English. Or B, you, whatever level of education you have, whether you can speak or you cannot speak, but you have good amounts in your bank account. Which do you prefer, A or B? Let me know. Just let me know. 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 A or B? Where are you standing for? Oh, people are saying B, 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 B. Okay, since you're choosing B, I'm going to share with you a simple strategy that all CEOs are using. Let me say this again for clarity's sake. I'm going to share with you tonight the single strategy that all CEOs are using. Now, it is called the OPM, the OPA. Are you listening? The OPM, OPA, and OPK. Other people's knowledge. Most CEOs are sometimes third level, third grade students. Most CEOs are not graduates. So most of them are dropouts. Most billionaires are dropouts. But they know how to use other people's time, OPT, other people's knowledge, OPK, other people's money. They know. Some of them did not go to school, but they know how to do this. And that's what set the pace between the top CEOs and the lower ground students. Tonight, what we're going to share with you is a simple strategy that you can tap into this mentality that you have people working and you don't even need to pay them. They are working, making their own money, and you're making a CEO commission. Go to the comment section and type CEO commission if you know you need it. That's what we're about to share with you. And to do that, I'll be sharing my screen. Like I said, my name is Eminent Mentor. I've been with this organization for the past over half a decade now. Over half a decade as I'm talking to you right now. Over half a decade now. I don't know, confirm if you can see my screen. Yeah, my screen is live. I don't know if you can see. If you can see, I want you to do something for me. Come to the comment section and type, yes, I can see. Can you see my screen? I'll need to be sure of that. If you can see my screen, type, yes, I can see. Okay, I can see, yes, I can see, yes, comment. So with that in mind, I think we are good to go. So my name is Alberto Tukur, officially known as the Eminent Mentor. And I've said this earlier, what makes me this is because I decided not to be poor. I decided to learn the strategy, the secret that distinguish the poor people from the rich. And I'll tell you this, the difference between the poor and the rich is the absence of the right information. There is no certificate. It's the absence of the right information. And I tell my people this, the most educated people are the poor people that we have in our society. The most educated. Go and check. People who come out with first grade, most time end up working for people who come out with second grade or third. Tonight, we are going to share with you that entrepreneurship mentality, skills, strategy that made an ordinary dropout to become a CEO, while those who come out with fly color end up working for them. Are you ready? To do so, this brings us to the question, who are we? Well, I am explaining the compensation commission coming from empowered consumerism. I've been working with empowered consumerism for over half a decade now. Now, what do we do? Our goal is to solve three major problems in the world. The first problem is high cost of living, unemployment rate, and deadly diseases. These are the three major problems. And by the way, let me say this. If you know you don't have any of these as a problem, it does not disturb you, does not disturb anyone that you know, then I think you should leave this meeting. Don't burn that data. Don't waste your time. Come out. That's the truth. I'm being very real. I'm not being rude. I'm being truthful. Don't waste your time. Go and sleep. It's 8 in Nigerian time. So you go rest. But if you know that high cost of living is affecting you or someone you know, if it's affecting someone you know, call the person and tell the person there's a gathering that they want to discuss how to escape high cost of living. So tell the person to join us right now. If you know that unemployment rate is affecting you or someone you know, you stay to the end or call the person that you know, oh, is having problem of unemployment. Tell the person to join this meeting right now. Now, if you know that you are affected by sickness, different kind of sickness like stroke, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, fibroid, ulcer, this kind of diseases are threatening you or someone you know, and you want to escape from it. Do you understand? Then stay to the end and call the persons to join us right away. I believe you've done that. So with that in mind, we jump into the main subject of the day. So why do we have high cost of living? Well, we are like doctors, and this is how we solve problems. In our organization, we understand that when it comes to high cost of living, in order for it to reduce, the cost of the problem needs to be reduced. The primary cause of high cost of living are these objects. Did you see this? Dollars and petroleum products. Whenever these two commodities increase in price, it affects this commodity, what we buy in the market. If you agree, go to the comment section and type, I agree. Yes. Now, when this happens, a man is in this condition, that his responsibility is increasing every day, but his income is relatively remaining constant. So imagine when you were earning 100,000 naira like salary. Rice back then was, let's say, 20,000 per bag. And now you're earning 120,000, but rice have increased from 20,000 to 75,000 to 80,000 to 90,000. You agree with me that there's a problem? There's a big problem. Transportation is increasing every day. Foodstuff is increasing every day. House rent is increasing every day. Not even to talk about school fees. As these things are increasing, take it or leave it. It's taking a whole amount of money from your pockets every day. Are you affected by this? If you're affected by this, type 1 in the comment section. If you know you are affected by this, type 1 in the comment section. Our goal is to solve this problem because we have realized that we have also discovered that in this same country that you are complaining, there are 5% of people who do not complain. They don't complain. 5%, just 5 out of 100 people, 5 do not complain. And these are the people who have multiple streams of income. They don't have one source of income. So I do not care if you're working, but if you have one source of income, you will definitely complain. If you're going to escape, you need to have multiple streams of income. That is where our company comes into play. So we give you a platform that enables you to run a business if you are a very busy teacher. Get what I'm saying? You're a very busy pastor, a very busy housewife. You are a bricklayer. You are a plumber. You are a very busy person. So we give you a platform that allowed you to make extra 300,000, extra 500,000, extra 800,000 at the end of the month, extra 1 million at the end of the month, running business while you're still busy with your missionary work. So imagine this. At the end of the day's activity, I am here explaining a business that can give you money. And you went through your day, other activities. So let's say you have a shop, you went through your shop in the morning. Let's say you have a missionary work, you went through it in the morning. And now, as we are talking, you're also making money. At the end of the month, you withdraw extra 800,000. Is it good or very good? Adding to what you're doing. With that, you can solve many problems in life. You can start saving money. You can comfortably pay your house rent. As if that's not enough, you can have enough food yourself. So then, the problem of high cost of living will automatically leave you, because if they say rice is 100,000 per bag and you're making that amount of money, then you shouldn't be complaining. That's just the truth. Let's go to the second problem, unemployment rate. Now, this problem will not be solved like that, if you don't understand the cause of the problem. Unemployment will continue to increase in an alarming level because machines are taking away the job that human beings are supposed to do. Far back 2000, we had companies like Nitel and Post Office. But because of our ordinary cell phone, Post Office and Nitel was scrambled. They were all scrambled. This is a place that we're supposed to work. Yes. Before this time, many of us supposed to work with power holding company like NEPA. But you know what? Because they introduced prepaid meter, so you don't need to go and disconnect a lot of persons like my compound, my where I'm living. For the past 4 years now, there's nothing like a NEPA man coming to disconnect lights. So they are actually reducing the numbers of people they're supposed to employ because of prepaid meter. Why am I saying this? Machines have taken a lot of jobs that people are supposed to do. These people have gone to school to study a whole lot. They come out with a lot of certificates. Look at their face. They're already frowning their face. You know why? Some of them have been at home for many years. Some 3 years, 4 years. Even as I'm talking to you right now, you have a lot of persons like almost Uber drivers that have graduated. They study banking and finance. They come out now, they're driving Uber. Because they've waited for a banking job for many years. They cannot find one. Yes, there's nothing but the truth. And even the labor market are sacking people that are releasing a lot of people because machines are actually doing the work that this is supposed to do. What are some of the machines? Check out this. The work that this machine is actually doing is actually what these people went to school to study. That when they come out, they'll be doing it. But today, this machine is actually doing their job. This machine is far more effective than human. It can handle a job of 10, 20 staff in a whole day. He can do it alone in less than 1 hour, and he'll do it perfectly. Imagine you are the owner of the business. Between human being and the machine, which one will you go for? By the way, you're not even paying salary. That's just your property. They work day and night, 24/7. That is it. Another crazy machine is this medical robot. You see this medical robot? Now, this is how this medical robot works. It has the ability of communicating with a doctor in the house while treating the patient in the hospital. Now imagine that this machine is actually connected to, let's say 10 doctor or 10, let's say this machine is connected to 20 of this machine is connected to one doctor. 19 doctors go home unemployed. So if your child is studying medicine and surgery, he's not safe. I'm not saying he should not go to school. I'm not saying he should not study. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that there is a problem because the work that this machine or that human being is supposed to do is what this machine is doing. There's a fire on the mountain as I'm talking to you right now. It has gone as far as affecting drivers. As I'm talking to you right now, there are cars that drives on its own. Man, these cars are driving on their own. And funny enough, these cars does not, listen to what I'm saying, they drive without fuel. Many of these cars drive without fuel. You just charge it. Now, this is the very reason that in the next 5, 10, 20 years, many drivers will be sent home without their permission. I don't know how many of you could still recall what happened during Buhari's regime. 2016, a lot of companies fold up during the COVID-19. Starting from 2020 March, a lot of companies fold up, they sack their staff without permission and they slash down salary. That's what is going to happen as these machines are coming in. So unemployment rate is going to increase in alarming level. How many of you would like to escape this problem? If you know you like to escape this problem, come to the comment section and type escape. If you know you like to escape this problem, come to the comment section and type escape. So I can show you the only way, there's only one singular way you can use to escape this problem. And if you're ignorant of it, you fall into the trap. This is, I'm not seeking permission to say this. I am telling you this for a certain that the only way you're going to force you did not know, not because you're supposed to fail. So for those of you that are typing escape, then I'm going to unveil the secret to you. Follow me through. People make money in 4 ways. You see these 2 ways? They're in soup. This one and this one. They're in a very big soup. They're in a very big soup. Now, their time has passed. Their time have ended. I don't care whom you are. I'm telling you the truth that these 2 sets of people I'm showing you, their time have ended. Now, before this time, these people were looking for us to work for them. so they can make money. But now these people have found a way to produce machines that is doing the work we're supposed to do. We in this part supposed to do. So these people no longer need our services. These people are able to get machines to do their work. Now let's go a little bit crazy. For those of you that are in Nigeria, we have a lot of driving companies like Pismas, ABC Transport, and the rest. Let's use that for example. Now, these companies, they own transportations business. They need drivers who are here, whether you have your own car as a self-employed or you're employee, you are employed by this company. Now that we are saying that cars can drive on their own, so I want to ask you a crazy question. Are these people still safe? The employee and self-employed, are they still safe? I need your sincere response. I am coming to the comment section to see your answer. Are they safe? Yes or no? Because if you don't understand this, you fall into the trap. The work we used to do. Take, for example, let's take like seamstress. They sew clothes, nice material. So before this time, we need a tailor to come and be sewing our clothes, sewing our clothes, sewing our clothes. But now these people are skillfully produces a machine. Listen to it's very crazy. I mean, it's very crazy. The machine will just carry the garment like this and put. Once they set everything and finish, the machine will just cut the cloth according to the shape. Listen, you cut the cloth according to the shape, send it to the sewing machine. The sewing machine will stitch everything, sew everything instantly without looking for the tailor. Now, would a tailor who is self-employed be safe the next 5-10 years? It's as crazy as that. Now, look at companies like all these eateries who cook food and sell food. So they used to need chef who is an expert in cooking to come and cook their food. So they keep paying that chef every year. But now, that's the funniest thing. These business people I showed you earlier have been able to craft a way that they program a machine to be cooking the food in a specific style. This is the crazy part of it. So what they do is that they will hire the most effective chef to come and program that machine and keep. Now, this chef will come and program the machine and keep and go. They will pay him huge amount of money for 1 day work. They can decide to pay him maybe like 1 million naira for that day work, and he goes home. Now, that machine will be working for the rest of time without collecting salary. Imagine this is the job that someone's supposed to stay and do and collect 300,000 every month. At this time, you agree with me that they will use 3 months salary. You use 3 months salary and sack the person's off. If someone say my voice is low, is it true? Is my voice low?
No,
Maybe it's
loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. So now imagine 3 months salary as paid the expert and they don't need other workers again. So this is a big problem as we are talking right now. It's a very big problem. If you do not understand, people that are under employment and self-employed are in soup. Now, I am not saying go and fire yourself or go and quit your job. No. What I'm saying is that as you're working there, find a way to move into business or investment. That's just the truth. There's no logic. Get the money from self-employed and employment within these few years and move into business or investment. Because when you are here, you're the one that owns the machine. So nobody can ever replace you. But if you are here, machine will replace you. Now, this is where our company come into place. They give you a business here. They give you a business in this quadrant that you build your own business. It's like now we said, let's give you the whole of Abuja. Colonize Abuja. Everything that happens in Abuja, take the commission. So you are a business owner. Even if machine should come into the business, the machine is working for you. The machine is not replacing you. Yes, as I'm talking to you, it's as crazy as that we don't need teachers again. I said we don't need teachers again. That's what I'm telling you. Currently, there are a lot of students that are going to school online. Yes, just with the cell phone, they're going to school online, they're studying online. Parents are paying, even as far as pupils, online. And this thing they're learning was programmed like some months ago. They program it and kids are just watching replay. They don't know it's replay. They think it's a live teacher that is teaching them. So imagine this thing that they are watching replay could be streamed in the whole world. Who need teachers? Teachers are scam. I'm telling the truth. Teachers, they don't know they've used their head. So all you have to do is to move into business and investment. And that's why you're invited to this night. So you can move into that quadrant. Now, what do you stand to benefit? You no longer find yourself in the financial trap. You no longer complain of paying bills. You will no longer be complaining that once you get to this quadrant. No. You no longer becoming worried about losing your job because you are the owner of the job. You no longer be bothered about unending debts. You no longer become uncertain about the future because your future, you're already on the right track. You will no longer be worried about that. You're always looking for money to do something for yourself. No. Now, this is what you have to enjoy. If these things I'm showing you are problems to you, then you need to give me your undivided attention because a lot of persons don't have an escape plan for this. I don't know for you, but many do not, especially in this country. A lot of people are just working for free. Man, house rent is a problem. You know what I'm talking is the truth. A lot of people are just working for that. But trust me, this is an escape route. Let's jump in. Look at the people you're seeing on the screen. There's a single strategy that they knows how to do. And these people, they don't know how to do it. What is the strategy or the difference between these people and these people? Now, this is the difference. These people you're seeing here owns multiple streams of income. Meanwhile, these people you're seeing here has only one source of income. I hope you get the message clear. So at this point, I totally respect what you're doing. I don't have a problem with what you're doing. I am only encouraging you to have another source of income adding to what you're doing. Man, for those of you that are in Nigeria, it is crystal clear that one source of income can never pay your bills. Now, it will not be wise for you to just move from slavery to slavery. Yeah. It will not just be wise. It will be wise for you to move from slavery to Oga. And that is what you need to do. So what you need to do is position yourself among this set of people. These are the boss, the decision makers we are talking about. These are just few of them. And how do you do that? Open your mind. Understand the concept. This is how these people make money. They don't go, listen, they do not go for 300,000 naira per month. They go for small commission. Commissions like 1 naira that have the ability to duplicate every day, every month for the rest of their life. This is the secret of the CEOs. CEOs make commission. Yes, business people makes commission. The commission might be small, but it compound. Now look at it this way. If you go for 300,000 naira salary every month, for 31 months, you're going to make 9.3 million. But if you go for 1 naira that duplicates every month, for 31 months, you're going to make 1 billion naira. Let me say it again. Follow me. Watch what I'm showing you. If you go for 300,000 naira every month for 31 months, that does not have duplication. In 31 months, what you're going to get is 9.3 million naira. But if you go for 1 naira that duplicates every month for 31 months, in the next 31 months, what you're going to get is over 1 billion naira. What is the secret? The secret is that you call the shot. You earn commissions that duplicate. Now, since these commissions duplicate, you put it under the power of other people's time, other people's knowledge, other people's resources. That's the secret. So you're no longer the only one working. You're working with a team. Just imagine the owner of Zenith Bank, Jimovia. Imagine the numbers of staff that Jimovia have across Nigeria. As all those staffs are working, so Jimovia is having 8 hours every day multiplied by the numbers of staff that he has. How many hours do you think you have? You might have more than 10 million hours a day. But those staff are having only 24 hours. And part of those 24 hours, 8 hours belongs to Jimovia. Crazy, right? It sounds crazy. Jimovia as a CEO understand this concept. I do not have enough time So what I need to do is use the power of duplication, duplicate myself on all my staff. Yes. Now, he understood this concept far long before many of you were born. So as at 1990, he decided to use about 20 million naira to build Zenith Bank. He started Zenith Bank and started duplicating himself on all the staffs. So let me ask you this crazy question. Imagine the numbers of Zenith Bank ATM across the country. Imagine the numbers of Zenith Bank building across the country. And people are using this ATM every day. And this man is making money every day. Would you agree with me that in the space of 3 days, Jimovia can make more than 1 billion naira? Are you aware of that? Can he do this alone? The answer is no. The only way you can achieve this is using the power of duplication. Yes, it's using the power of duplication. Then you leverage on everything that happens. That's where we come into play. Now, what do you need to do to enjoy this? One, start your own from scratch or partner with an existing one that has the power of duplication and leverage. Simple. Start your own from scratch or partner with an existing one. And this is the problem. If you start your own from scratch, the chances for you to fail is very big. Because when the government policy might not favor you, the country condition might not favor you, the next 5 years, you might collapse if God is not on your side. And if you don't have enough money to push it, you might collapse. Remember, like Zenith Bank, they used 20 million as of 1990. That means that 20 million cannot start Zenith Bank today. If care is not taken, you don't even have up to 5 million. So I'm talking to you right now. So the easiest one you can do and the safest one to do is to look for a credible trademark, a very strong standing company, and you partner with that one. Now, while you're looking for them, they must have the power of duplication. That you're not the only one working, but you have a community that you duplicate yourself on them and you get profits. Now, this is the first part. Now, the second part is that whatever they are doing across the border, you should be able to leverage commission. So it's not because you have duplicated yourself or you're training today, so that now they left you and go to another place and work. You stop making profit. No. What you need to have is duplication and leverage. These two things are mandatory. And that's where our company come into play. Empowered Consumerism give a platform that just with a phone call. So those of you I asked you to make a phone call earlier, if you make that phone call, congratulations for you, because you're already closer to making 20,000 to 200,000 naira just by that phone call. Just one phone call has the liberty of giving you between 20,000 to 200,000. If you understand it, what do you need to do? Just a phone call. So you're a phone call away from 20,000 to 200,000. When I ask you to make that call, you joke with it. Yes. Well, after now, meet the person who invited you and tell the person, oh, I'm ready to make these calls. I'm ready to make the call. Imagine that you made just 10 calls and it was productive. That means you can make between 200,000 to 2 million naira every month. Every month. And your house rent is settled. What do you make the call for? Why do you make the call? Now, our company is positioned in solving 3 world's problems: high cost of living, unemployment rate, and deadly disease. So who do you know that is suffering from this thing? Invite the person into this section. At the end of this session, the person will see why you should say yes and work with us to solve those problems. And you make your profits. And you're good to go. So imagine yourself making extra 200,000 naira part-time, working part-time, 200,000 naira every month, adding to your salary, adding to your existing commission. Imagine making 2 million naira every month, adding to your salary. Is it good or very good? I mean, 200,000 to 2 million naira every month. Is it good or very good? That's why you're invited. Now, you don't need to go around hogging products. Do we have products? Yes, we have quality products that takes up different form of sickness. No, we have quality products. So you don't need to go around start hawking it. So I don't want you to start feeling, oh, would they pack product and give me to go and start hawking? No, we're not going to pack product and give to start working. Whatever we're going to give you is your personal gifts for your personal consumption. But at this time, you see someone that is having toothache. Instead of the person to go to hospital and pay 40,000 and remove the teeth, you can tell the person, don't worry, give me the 40,000. I have something that can take care of this, your teeth, once and for all. Imagine, and by the way, I'm using 40,000 as an example here. And you make profits from there. So you don't need to go around hogging the product. Yeah, that's the truth. We already have experts in that capacity. So those that choose selling the product are the ones selling the product. That is those that are good. And most of our doctors and pharmacists are the ones that specialize in that. So if you're also good in that, it becomes a plus for you. I'll talk about the product later. Let's move forward. Now let's still look into the power of duplication. This is how you can create your own connected economy and start making profits immediately. With the first phone call you just made, being successful and everything work out well, you get 20,000. 20,000 on the left, 20,000 on the right, that's 40,000 naira. Now, plus a March sales bonus of 7,000. This is how good it is. Imagine with just a phone calls, imagine inviting 10, 20, 40, 50 persons to come and see this company. And with that, you're able to make this kind of money. Imagine you're making this 47,000 naira every week. Every week. I'm just being very nice with you. Every week. You're making that every week. Multiply that in a month. You're closing down good amounts of money. So you can use this to support yourself. Now, this is the beauty side of it. The person that you call knows someone that you don't know. So, as the person knows someone that you don't know, everyone that joins his business, he's also going to make 47,000. You've helped him to make 47,000, and you help B to make 47,000. You're also going to make 7,000, 7,000. That's how cool it is. How cool could this be than this? With this, you stand a chance of making 7,000 for the rest of life. Imagine making 7,000 in the morning, 7,000 in the evening, 7,000 in the afternoon, 7,000 at night. You can make this up to 210,000 naira every day. How cool is this? Imagine you start making 210,000 naira every day as your profits every day for the rest of your life. I mean, this money keep coming for the rest of your life. What will you complain about? Now, let me just show you 12-month lazy man strategy. For those of you that are very busy and for those of you that are very lazy, please, this part is for you. Now, I want to give you a very simple assignment. I want you to do just this and see yourself making between 28 million to 200 meters the next 12 months from now. What do you need to do? As you're starting this business tonight, because you have to start this business tonight, all you need to do is simply recruit only 2 persons to join your business this month and teach those 2 people to recruit their own 2 by next month. Listen, this is the only way you can duplicate yourself on others. This is the only way you can use other people's time, other people's knowledge. This is what all CEOs are doing. If you don't like this strategy, then you must remain a slave. See, there's no 2 ways back than this. I want to tell you one truth. Truth are bitter. It is either you be the boss or you be the slave. If you don't like having other people's working under you, then you must be a slave. I know it sounds rough, but that's the truth. Let me say it again. If you don't like having people, you say, no, me, I don't like all these things of having people under you, then you have to be someone's worker. Choose one. No, just choose one for yourself. Is either you have people working under you or you work under somebody. There's no logic. Now, the owner of Zenith Bank, Jimovia, understood this. He said, no, I have to have people working for me. He now started recruiting. I'm using the word recruits. He now started recruiting workers. Government understood this, so they start recruiting workers. The military understood this, they start recruiting workers. They are doing recruitment. Go and check. That's what they're doing. They're not doing something else. They start recruiting workers. So now, psychologically, what I'm saying is that recruit 2 workers next month. Now, give them a simple strategy. Don't give them heavy work. Since you guys will be very lazy, this is for lazy people. Let them recruit just 2 workers next month. You're going to get 14,000 plus the first 7,000. Let those 2 to recruit their own 2. On the 3rd month, you're going to get 28,000. On the 4th month, you're going to get 56,000. On the fifth month, you're going to get 112,000. On the sixth month, you're going to get 224,000. On the seventh month, you're going to get 448,000. On the eighth month, you're going to get 896,000. On the ninth month, you're going to get 1.7 million. On the 10th month, you're going to get 3.5 million. On the 11th month, you're going to get 7.1 million. And on the 12th month, you're getting 14 million naira. Put all of this together, it is a total of 28 meters. Now, what brings about this money is because with just those two, in all your contacts, in all the people you ever know, all the people you know, with just those two that you actually recruited this month, you've successfully duplicated yourself on 8,190 people under your organization. Imagine having 8,190 people working under your organization. How cool could this be? And the good side of it is that you're not paying them salary. No. Tell me how cool could this be? You don't even need to pay them salary. Don't worry. Why? Listen, let me show you something. Let me show you why you're not going to pay the person salary. When you are making 14,000, they are making, each of them are making 7,000 plus the 20,000. When you're making 28,000, they are making 14,000. When you're making, look at the screen so you can understand something. When you are making 56,000, each of them are making 28,000. So nobody is using anybody to make money. We are all making money together. When you are making 112,000, each of them are making 56,000. When you're making 224,000, each of them are making 112,000. So they also are making money. So you don't need to pay them salary. That's how wonderful our company is. When you're making 448,000, they're making 224,000. So as you're climbing, they're following you. They're not left behind. As you're climbing, they're following. When you're making 14.3 million, they're making 7.1 million. So the next month, them themselves are going to make 14.3 million. That's how it is. Now, if you start this is just for lazy people, and this is for just one profit center. Yeah, one profit center. So imagine you decide to do 3. That's about 3 is giving you about 86 million in 12 months. What if you decide to do 7 profit center? You're closing down 200 meters. How cool could this be? No, tell me, if not for this business, what business do you have this year that you're sure you can make between 28 million to 200 million? No, tell me now, this is me and you. Nobody will beat you, just tell me. Which business do you have that you're sure that between 12 months from now, you can make 28 million to 200 million? So that's why this is the best option for you. Yeah, the best option for you. Now let's go to the final part, because I'll be rounding it up right away. If you work with us, you'll be free from this kind of sickness, like diabetes, stroke, hypertension, ulcer, cancer, fibroid, cataracts, all of these diseases. I was suffering from ulcer 2017. I thank God for this company, because this company used their products and boost my immune system, and that sickness disappeared from me 100%. I don't have ulcer again as I'm talking to you right now. A typical example of one of our beneficiaries is this man. I guess you know him. Yes, I guess you know him. He was having a heart issue, and he has tried many of it until when he found one of our powerful products called Vitamax. This small container this small red one waiting for this red phone here. We get blackhead. That is what takes care of his heart disease. Today, Canon Wankwo is our brand ambassador for this particular product. This is one of the things you can stand to benefit. So you're having diabetes, stroke, hypertension, fibroid, what kind of disease? Name it. Aging. You're looking older. You're bringing out wrinkles and the rest of it. Why don't you take care of yourself? Protect yourself from radiations and the rest. We have wonderful product that takes care of different kinds of sickness. You can screenshot it right now. No, just imagine the benefits of our Dr. C 24/7. Just imagine the benefits. Imagine the benefits. Imagine, what are you suffering from? Cancer, heart attack, diabetes, hypertension, hepatitis. Name them all. No, just tell me what you're suffering from. Look at the health benefit of Colidos. You want to have bouncing baby? Please take Colidos. Don't joke with it. Now let's share a few testimonies, because I am wrapping it up. Like I told you, I don't have much time, so I'm running it up. Now, with all due respect to our very host, Ambassador Nnamdi Anyachukwu, this happened to be Ambassador Nnamdi far back 2010 to 11 to 12, before he met our company. You could sue them. Back then, they were struggling. I mean, they were struggling in the city of Lagos, trying to take care of their family, trying to take care of the kids. They would try to do everything. Sometimes we'll do conductor, sometimes we'll join the wife to fry the akara and do the rest of the thing. Thank God. Please, someone should go to the comment section and say, thank God. Thank God this company came toward ending of 2012. He decided to say yes to the company. Imagine the transformation. God, poverty is a bastard. God punish poverty and his mother in law. Just no, look at this. Can you tell me that this man, or let's leave the man, this woman can transform to this? Hey, this is the kind of transformation between caterpillar and butterfly. You know that ugly, that caterpillar type transforming into a beautiful butterfly. Can never be poor. Go to the comment section and type, I can never be poor. I can never be poor. Guy, no, just look at. See, there are people like this that after that 2010, they were like this. And 2015, life get worse. And they go to the village and they go and say, there's the winch. This woman is a winch. She's a winch. She's the one pressing me. Can't you see her face? Even the daughter-in-law said, this woman, the way I'm seeing her face, she's looking like a winch. You don't know, saying that poverty don't deal with that woman. You don't know when last that woman be chop. But look at, they no go give mine, even open mouth. Winch they find like this. No, tell me. Let's move on. Let's move on. This will have made so much money that June 2019, they decided to disappear from Nigeria. They're now living in the United States of America, chopping life. I'm very sure that on this call, I'm sure that you this if I've said something, but I beg. You guys should pardon me. All right. Now, the primary reason that this happened to this man is because he chose to be rich. I don't know about you. I don't know. See, the most reason that people are poor is they choose to be poor. They work on the frequency of it. Everything is principle. If I slap you, it will pain you. That's just the truth. It's a principle. So even if you slap your child or you slap your mother, see the same velocity. Everything, the pain is going to be the same. Do you get it from that angle? If you do the thing that poor people are doing, you'll be poor. If you start doing what the rich people are doing, you'll be rich. What do the poor people do? They pass over opportunity repeatedly. You show a poor man this thing is a scam. You show a rich man the same thing, he's not sure, but he will just try. A poor man believes that every opportunity is a scam, but a rich man believes that opportunity lies in things you're not certain. So they try to chase the opportunity to be sure of it. This man decided to say yes, and he grabbed the business. Few years down the line, the rest is history. Just few months, he was able to buy this car for himself, travel abroad, take the wife, take the family to different place, they pack off Nigeria, and they enjoy life. That's just nothing but the truth. Another powerful testimony is Madam Rosalind Naji. This woman came into this business with an infant of 3 months, a baby of 3 months. You know, when they asked her, Madam, why did you take this kind of crazy decision to join this business? Did the husband accept? She said she has to choose between her life, her success, the business, and the family. No, that was a crazy response she gave me. And this happened to be her third car in the business. She has been in the business for years now. And a few years ago, she pulled out a huge amount, millions, to buy one of the duplex in Abuja, one of the biggest estate in Abuja. So you could understand now, she fought in the business and makes serious money in the business. This can be you. This is a young man who uses university school fees to do the business. So if you're sitting down here and telling me you don't have money, go and sell your laptop. No, you don't have money to start this business, but go and sell your laptop. Yes, go and sell your laptop. You don't need that laptop. You need money. By the time you make money, you're going to buy those laptops in excess. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Go and sell your laptop. That's what I can tell you. Yes. This happened to be his third car as I'm talking to you. So he used his university school fee. There are a lot of testimony. If I start sharing testimony will pull ground. All of these are achievers, wonderful achievers that have afford a whole lot of things from this company. So what is stopping you? It is now your time to start being celebrated. Now, this is one of the personnel, Ambassador Duncan Atokwasi, all the way from Uganda. It's actually a personnel. Imagine, you might tell me, oh, I'm a police officer, I'm a soldier, I'm a pastor, I'm a soldier of Christ. So I'll not be able to do this kind of business. No, let me tell you, if you like be a soldier of Christ, if you like be a soldier of the nation, you know one thing that he says, and soldiers are doing this business. Soldiers of Christ are doing this business. You too can do this business. Time will for me to talk much about that. And this is another powerful testimony from Miss Victoria Okwong. She was back then working with EcoBank. She decided to say yes to this company. Guess what? This brings a transformation of a caterpillar to a butterfly. Imagine the transformation. Please compare and contrast. Aside from our white teeth, tell me similarities. You know, aside from our teeth alone, tell me that this is the same person. Now, 2 years of working with us, Miss Victoria pulls up money and buy Lexus ES 350. This can be you. Man, this can be you. Mind you, I'm not just showing you people I don't know. This is me congratulating on the day of achievement. Time for me to talk much about that. There are a lot of testimony. Look at Elias Moazi as a 2015, 2018. Just look at him. Look at fleets of cars he has been able to purchase from this company. Time for me to talk much about that. God will punish poverty. Look at this can be you enjoying life. Imagine this man, Michael Adeyemi. Look at him before and after. Who go talk say this man for get belle? No, tell me. Who for talk say this man for carry belle? Child, money don't pregnant this man. Imagine the kind of car that he's driving. No, just tell me. Is it that they swear for you, say you and poverty na 5 and 6? Imagine the kind of car that he's driving. This can be you living the life of a dream. There are a lot of testimony. We'll go on wonderful vacation, all expense paid trip to different parts of the world. We'll travel to different places. Won't you like to travel with us? If you know you like to travel with us, then this is the time you should start the business. Go and tell the person, thank you for inviting me to this garden. Yes, that's what you need to do. Now, this is a young boy who came into the business a few years down the line. At the age of 19, at the age of 22, he has been able to accumulate over 13 million naira from this company in just 3 years. 3 years. This could be you living the life of your dreams. I don't know what you're doing, but Albert Einstein said something striking. He said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So let's assume you have been doing this particular thing for the past 5, 10 years. And that thing you're doing, you're not seeing yourself achieving the dreams you were dreaming when you were a child. You know, all of us have a dream that we used to tell our mommy, don't worry, I'll buy you a car. I'll build a house for you. Now you cannot pay house rent. How will you build a house for me? That's the point. You cannot even pay transport for yourself. How will you buy the car? It will be insane to expect that if you continue doing that same thing the way you're doing, you're going to have the results. The lie. It's madness. That's what Albert Einstein made mention. So if you're going to have a different result, you need to do something different. What does this mean? What this simply means is that you need to add this business to what you're doing. So now you have a multiple streams of income. Yes. And if you have not been doing this business well, then you need to do it better. If you continue doing this business the way you have been doing and you don't have the result, you need to do it better. Some of you have been in this business maybe like a year now. Then you need to start putting in the effort. Do you need to advertise on the internet? What is the way you need to do your business better and make the money? If you've been doing it in this other way, you don't have the results you're expecting. You need to do it better. That's the message. You know, I've been sharing a lot of testimony, and I know for sure many of you will be wondering, what about you? What about you? What about you? Yeah, I know for sure many of you will definitely be wondering, want to hear about my testimony. If you know you want to hear my testimony, go to the comment section and say, I want to. If you want to hear my testimony, go to the comment section and type, I want to. I have like 30 persons listening to me right now. 30. So if you don't want to hear, then we close at this point. I think I'm done. I've done justice to it. So now, since you don't want to hear my testimony, then I'm going to, say they want to. All right. Like I said, I've been in this company for over half a decade. Imagine what it means for you to work with one particular company for over 5 years. Over 5 years. So let me ask you, if this 5 years, my visionary president just dropped a message. If this 5 years, if it was not good, do you think I'll remain? I want to ask you, and I'm saying over. Now, do you think if it was not good, I'll remain for one particular thing for over 5 years? And if that thing was good, do you think so? So I'm going to make my story very brief, very, very brief. So follow me through as I'll be sharing my testimony. Like I told you earlier, my name is Albert Etugodo. I studied civil engineering. I've been practicing it for over 10 years. God has been so faithful. I've made serious money from engineering. Yeah, serious money. And from that money, I was able to get start a building project back then in Calabar. I was still living in Calabar. So we started building projects. The house was roofed. I think I signed my first contract September 2010, if I'm not mistaken, September. So from that contract, between 2011 to 12 to 13, the house was roofed. We packed in. Things were going on very well. So I decided to become, I am not talking about the matter of boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm talking about marriage that's been signed and sealed in the court. The paper I'm using in my hand, you're seeing my hand there, happened to be my marriage certificate. Now, this wasn't a matter of, oh, let's see. It was satisfied. My wedding took place December 19, 2015. Now, why did I do this? Things were going on very well. Then, I've achieved what I want, a certificate, this certificate aside, I've built a house. I think so let me start a family for myself. And that was the same year our ex-president took over. The moment this man took over, he began to block importation. He blocked a lot of things, and things started to increase. The prices of things started to skyrocket. A lot of companies closed down. A lot of companies folded up. 2015, 2016. Things were not going on like before. So as a result of this, most of my clients suspended their job. If you could recall, as of 2015, dollars was between 155 naira, 165, 170 naira, 180. That was what dollar was. Today, how much is dollar? You understand what I'm talking? It's more than more than 100% more than. As at 2015, a bag of rice was 6,500. At that same time, a liter of fuel was 85 naira. Yes. At that same time, a bag of cement was 1,500. The moment we stepped into 2016, the prices of things started to skyrocket. If you agree with what I'm saying, go to the comment section and type, I agree. The price of these things started to increase. As a result of that, most of my clients suspended their job. So we who depend, like this is why I say that self-employed are in Subu. We are self-employed who depend on these people to do their work, these people to build their houses. These people stop building their houses. And we who depend on them to eat, there was nothing to eat. There was no work, there was no food. So sometimes I need to go around the entire community, the entire local government, tricking the entire local government, looking for, maybe I'll see where they're doing work, even if it's laborer work. Forget about engineering at this time. Even if it's laborer work, let me just do something. Sometimes I'll go like that from morning till 2 p.m., 4 p.m. without testing anything. That's how I managed to develop ulcer. Yes, it was very rough. Now sometimes we'll cook one particular soup and warm it for many days. We'll warm that soup and add water. Warm it, add water. Warm it, add water. Until the soup would change color. If it was afang, it would change to something. If it was a egusi, it would change to something else. Imagine warming egusi tea between 2016, 2017, 2018. Yes. It was in the midst of this crisis that I was invited like you. I was equally invited like you. So I came, I sat down and listened to, I said, if I do this thing, it will save my life. I decided to try it. I didn't have money to start the business on my own. So I decided to borrow. So I'm telling you, go and borrow. Go and sell your laptop. If it's to go and carry your shoe and sell, carry that shoe and sell. I borrowed money to start this business. With the borrowed money, I launched out to do this business. My first 3 months of running this business, I made a total of 320,000. That was March 2019. That was my first 3 months, 320,000. Fast forward down the line, God has been so faithful. So faithful. Man, let God name me blessed. God punish poverty and his mother-in-law. No, just imagine, if not for this company, how my life have been those dark days. No, just tell me. Even during the COVID, this company was the one that was feeding me. Now, let's be humble. Let's not brag. With all humility to God Almighty, this is being able to take care of my family. The company pays this and more. Now, this is mine. I'm not going to show you others, because if I want to start showing you others, you will not leave the space. Man, there are people that are making 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. Yes, that's the truth. And you can also stand a chance to enjoy that. Imagine, leave this. Imagine if you're making extra 300,000 every month, adding to what you're doing. Is it good or very good? This can be you enjoying the life of the dream. Time of me to talk much about that. It's not just the money, but the lifestyle. You see, imagine walking into a company of over 50,000 persons, and probably you're doing a business that they patronize. Maybe you're selling honey. Let me just use that. Or you're sewing clothes. And I know me, I like nice suit. And I see that you can cack this suit very well. Hey, come on. You don't get work. And at the same time, you're still making money. So it's not just about the money, but the lifestyle that we enjoy. Imagine working with over 50,000 people. So I don't know what you're doing right now, but this could be an advantage for you, because if you're selling what you buy, what we need, like the person I got my honey from is my partner. The person I got my coconut oil from is my partner. I'm just saying this to you that there are a lot you stand to benefit. It's not just the money. If you're partnering with us and we know that you have genuine things, you have a lot to benefit by joining this business tonight. That's just the point. Time for me to talk much about that. Yes. Now let me close with this. Please look at the screen. I do not have problem with those of you who are working as employees. I have problem with your future, because a day will come that you'll not be able to go out and work again. That day will come. Please have this consciousness in mind, that God has given you 40 years to use and work. And after that 40 years, you'll be held responsible for whatever happens in your life. If after that 40 years, you do not have enough to take care of yourself and your grandchildren, it is your fault. Let me repeat it. And I'm going to mention these years in case you have wasted it or you're about to end it. Starting from age 25 to age 65, God has given you these 40 years to use it for massive production. Use it and build empire that will take care of you in the future. My mentor told me something striking. He said, if you want success of 3 months, plant corn. If you want success of 1 year, plant yam. If you want success of lifetime, plant maize. That is why when I saw this business, that this business is all about planting maize that will take care of you tomorrow, I decided to be part of it so I can plant maize, deliberately plant maize. Now, if you fail to plant maize during these 40 years, when you're old, you'll be running 100 meters daddy. You'll be doing things you're supposed to do when you were young, when you're old. I don't know how many of you have seen someone at old age struggling to sell pure water so they can have money to buy it. It is humiliating that at old age, you're complaining that you don't have what to take of yourself. It's more or less that you put your life at the other end of life. Maybe you depended that government will take of you. And this happened to be the mistake that most of these our daddies did. They thought that government would take care of them at their old age. And they served the government faithfully. But you know what? They were scam. Type scam in the comment section. If you don't want to be scammed, then take this business. A wise man once said that if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. If you know you don't want to fail, heed the advice of Benjamin Franklin. Take this business tonight, just like these people you're seeing on the screen. They took this business, they do this business, and this business is also another source of income for them. I'm showing you these people as evidence. This is Jim Iyke. I think I stand to be corrected. The richest Nollywood actor, worth over 10 million USD. Go and check. Man, that was for last year. I'm not checked this year. Yes. I mean, if Jim Iyke, with that level of money, still coming to this business, then what about me? I don't know about you. Yes, I don't know about you. Do you know this other guy? Francis Duru is my senior partner in the business. Look at your ex-vice president is my business associate. The ex-governor of Benue State is my business associate. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo is my business associate. I'm not showing you children business. I'm showing you multi-billion global business. If you like, you do. If you don't like, you leave me. I'm still doing it because it's good for me. That's just the truth. Even the current governor of Benue State is my business associate. Someone told me to talk more. Ex-governor of Ondo State is my business associate. All of these are not begging you to join. All of these are giving you a chance that with just 69,990 naira, you can save your future. Now, what do you stand to benefit? With just 69,990, you're going to get a standard system for fast success. This system worth over 120,000. An online office to monitor your business. Imagine building a website. It will cost you a huge amount of money, but you are going to give you a customized website in your name. A mastermind mentorship, a training, a free training will be given to you in order for you to use to grow your business. You have to be trained in every business school you're going. Yes, and you get access to a healthy product to use and take care of your health. Time will tell me to talk much about this. All of this put together, one-time, lifetime international partnership. You're going to learn a whole lot of things. Imagine things you stand to learn to benefit from a company for working with us. You can screenshot this. All of these things are what you stand to earn. These things worth more than 1.9 million naira if you want to quantify it. But guess what? We'll not ask you to pay even half of that money. No, we'll not ask you to pay even 20% of 1.9. We won't ask you to pay. By the way, if you're supposed to invest money for your old age, is 2 million enough? I mean, 2 million cannot take care of you at your old age. But I'm not going to ask you that. With just 69,990 naira, you're able to build for yourself a future that will be able to take care of your future. I hope you're not confused. You're able to build for yourself a future that will be able to take care of yourself in the future. That's my message for you. Just 69,990. And my advice for you is this. The best you can do is go for 7 profit center, 15 profit center, or 31 profit center. Get back to the person who invited you. Ask the person, which is the best according to my standard. That's just the truth. I'm giving you this as a brotherly advice. As I'm closing, my advice for you is very simple. Take this advice and become financially stable. There's nothing that is easy in this life. To be rich is hard. But the life that the poor people are living is not also easy. It's also hard. So to be rich is hard. To be broke is also hard. Choose your heart. Think like a millionaire so you can become one. Let me tell you one truth as I'm wrapping up this session. Your future is in your hand. It's not in the hand of God. God will only bless the works of your hand. By the time God will send Holy Spirit to come down from heaven to anoint what you're having in your hand, if you have empty hand, God will anoint empty hand and you reap emptiness. If you have 10%, God will anoint 10% and you reap 10%. If you have multiple streams of income, God will anoint multiple streams of income and you reap multiple streams of income. Thank you very kindly. Get back to the person that invited you. Tell the person you're ready to start it this evening. If you have any question, put in the comment section. I'm behind the scene. I'm behind the screen to answer your question. Thank you very kindly. Thank you so much, our very own Ambassador Nnamdi Anyachukwu, for giving me this platform to share this with others. Thank you so much. I don't take this for granted. Thank you so much, Coach Vera. Thank you so much, all the leaders in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At this point, I'm signing out.
Wow, awesome. Powerful. This is indeed impactful. This is impact loaded. You've said it all. Ladies and gentlemen, if to be rich is hard and to be poor is also hard, it's not better, it's not advisable to choose the better hard. Because trust me, if you want to really feel how, you know how it feels to be poor, how hard it is, go and meet the poorest man around your vicinity. Go and see the type of food he will eat. Go and see where he's sleeping. Go and see his skin. Go and see his skin. Go and see what it looks like. The other day, there was an analysis that both in the Bible, for some of us that are Christians, in the Bible, our father Abraham went to heaven. Also, the Lazarus, the poor Lazarus, also went to heaven. Now, we have been given a choice, a matter of choice. How do you want to go to heaven, like poor Lazarus or like your father Abraham? Why don't you start practicing what you are going to enjoy in heaven, in earth, while you're on earth here? Especially now that I've come across this life-changing business system. Ladies and gentlemen, God will bless the works of your hands. What do you have in your hands? Do you have just a job? A job that pays you once in a month. That means in 365 days, 12 months. Yes, 365 days. You are making money 12 times in a year. And you are believing that your finances, your money making life will balance. That's why it has been said, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and you're expecting a change, that means there is something fishing somewhere. That means there's madness somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big congratulations to all of us for staying till the end, especially our guests for tonight. You have been loaded. You are face to face with what some of us saw some years back, and by the special grace of God, just taking the same decision. Acting like doing what the big men do. Of course, you know that God is not partial. You will simply start seeing those results also coming to you. Thank you once again, Coach. You have done justice to this presentation tonight. I am very much aware that we have some guests in the house. Today is my first time of being in this Zoom call. Please, can you give me number one? And if at the same time you have any question, you will ask your question. Okay? I'm going to ask your question very, very snappy because we respect your time. Today is Saturday night. People are preparing to go to church. So that is my first time in this Zoom call. Give me number one. Today I have a question I want to ask. Give me number two. I'm checking the chat space right now. You know why you need to ask the question here? Don't take your mouth or your hand to destroy a special gift God just gave to you this night. You know how you're going to do that? You will go and carry this information you have gotten this night and go and start sharing it with somebody without asking the person his opinion. Of course, I always like to repeat it. You cannot ask a Kobonia how to be a millionaire and you think you get the right answer. Definitely you are going to get the wrong answer. Because if a Kobonia really knows what to do to become a millionaire, he will definitely go and do it. So while you are still here, let me check the chat space. I have a question. Okay, somebody just gave me number two. Walenye Demian. Okay, please, we're going to make it very snappy. And Evie Gubadia, today is your first time. Do we have more guests? Today is my first time here. Please, give me number one. Give me number one. I'm going to unmute Walenye Demian to ask his question. Please, be cautious to be very, very snappy about it. Damian, let me see you. Damian. Can I see Damian? Please, you can raise your hand. Raise your hand, let me see, because I don't know why I'm not seeing that name here. I'm not seeing that name. But if you raise your hand, I'll be able to identify you. Walenye Damni. I'm not seeing it, but I'm seeing some of our guests. Adetayo Deborah. I'm seeing Evie Gubadai.
Yeah,
Please,
when I'm unmuted now.
Let me see. Let me see your hand, please. I'm not seeing any hand, though. Okay, let me identify. Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, I've seen you. You're muted. Please go straight to the point.
Yeah, the question is, I really want you to help me out in getting the recorded video or the audio of this presentation. I don't know how I can get that. I mean,
all right, that is done. Please, who connected it to this Zoom meeting?
I'm a partner. I had to come in.
Okay, if you are a partner, you can take my number 080-343-71373. Did you get it?
Hold on.
I want to have any other question here.
080
343-71373.
343, eh?
Yes. 7173.
71.
Yes.
Go ahead. 71.
373.
Okay, 3,
Nkechi
7.
Agwu, today is your first time. Well, I did
Okay.
not see you right number 1. Nkechi Agwu, today is your first time. Does any other person have any question? You have a concern? Please ask the question, the right question in the right platform, so that I can get the right answer. Nkechi Agwu, today is your first time, but I'm not seeing your number 1. Do you have any question? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I muted myself. I can't see more questions. Let me check again. No questions at this time. Okay, that's from Nkechi Agwu. All right. Okay, take note. Fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very big congratulations to you. We cannot take testimonies tonight because of time. We are cautious of your time. Because if we should take testimonies, trust me, we will not go. We will not go. We are cautious of the fact that you want to have your rest, you want to prepare for service tomorrow. But a system that has lasted for 13 years, paying people on daily basis, paying out millions on daily basis. I don't know any other system that we can trust other than this system. Personally, this morning by 4:30 something a.m., I got an alert from this company today, being Saturday. So, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to each and every one of us. Thank you so much, eminent mentor. We are super proud of you. Our own HOF, we are also grateful to you for providing this platform. We have the amazing leaders in this house. Dr. Adenuga, we have Dr. Adenuga, we have, please, if I did not mention, we have Ambassador Ezekwe here, we have Henrietta Allen, we have Michael Duru, we have powerful leaders in this house tonight. Powerful men and women. Please, time will not permit me to call you one by one. But yeah, we also have Ojake Mary all the way from Benin. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get back to whoever God used to give you this link. Get back to that person this night and take the necessary action. And see you guys at the topmost. Good night and bye.